U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris and Kenyan President William Ruto on Friday are participating in the U.S.-Kenya Business Forum at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce here in Washington. The forum is celebrating the growing commercial partnerships between the U.S. and Kenya. VOA's Ndiho is at the event and has this report.
President William Ruto is wrapping up a visitor here in the United States. He started off in Atlanta, Georgia, came to Washington, D.C., where he was treated to a state visit that culminated into a state dinner. A lot of business deals have been of engagements between Kenya and the United States are in play. They are looking at the possibility of working together in partnership for the next 100 years. The U.S.-Kenya business is a place where Kenyans, alongside U.S. investors, U.S. Government, and U.S. Government agencies come together to figure out a way to deal with how they can cooperate going forward. There are a lot of investors in U.S. interested in investing in Kenya, but they don't know how. So this forum here is to bring together people who are on the business side, the government side, and trying to figure out a way to work together to foster this relationship that has been going on for nearly 60 years. And today, having the president of Kenya here, having the business community from Kenya and the business community from the United States here, signifies that this is by far one of the most important and strategic partners the United States has had in a long time, especially when it comes to the African continent. The timing of this business forum could not have come at a better time. You have a lot of U.S. companies that want to invest directly in Africa, and you have Kenyan companies that want to invest here as well. So the two are meeting here to figure out a way to do business together. Strategically speaking, in terms of security, Kenya is a secure country. Geographically, Kenya is positioned on the Indian Ocean. It has access to the sea. So any U.S. company wanting to do business in Kenya, they have a way to access the country. Unlike the neighboring countries that are land don't have access to the sea, but Kenya is strategically positioned in such a way that any company wanting to do business there can ship goods and services or can export goods from Kenya. So that's why you see there's a lot of companies in doing business in Kenya because, one, they have security, they uphold the rule of the law, and they have so many things going for them as a country compared to the rest of the countries in the region. Ndiho, VOA News, U.S. Chamber of Commerce, Washington, D.C.